3 silver coins. All 3 coins go into the left hand. Don't blink or look away, because if you do, you'll miss the moment the first coin travels. That leaves 2 coins here and 1 coin there. The second coin will become invisible, like this. And then it visually joins the other coin in the right hand. Now the last coin's the hardest because you know what to look for. So keep your eyes focused on the hand. I'll keep the 2 fists separated. 3, 2, 1. It's all 3 coins transposed.
Display 3 coins at your fingertips. Place 1 in your palm, steal the other into finger palm, and then drop the final coin into the hand. You'll now hide that finger palmed coin in a John Ramsey subtlety, also known as Ramsey subtlety, before slowly revealing it. From the back it looks like this: 1 in the palm, steal the second one and curl the fingers around the first to hide it. Create the audio illusion with the left hand, and then slowly reveal the first coin. Now position all the coins to lay flat on your fingers, not on the palm of your hands, because we're now going to execute the tankai pennies move created by Shida Tenkai. This is the move from the front and slowed down. Let me show you the move from the back. So with the coins laying on my fingertips, my right hand will pinch the coin between my middle finger and thumb as I tap the other 2 coins. As I turn my palm over, my middle finger and ring finger will grip the right hand coin between them as I deposit one of the left hand coins above the coin. I can now use my ring in my left hand, if I have one, as an extra subtlety to convince someone it's there. You'll notice the coin is hiding in this position. 2 fundamental tips for executing this move properly is that 1, I turn my right hand to the side, which will hide the coin behind my fingers better. If my hand is facing front on, they can see down between my fingers. However, with the coin in the right position and my hand to the side, it hides that coin a lot better. The other tip is that you don't want to throw your hand up in the air, you want to drop your hand down almost. And as you do that, you release the fingers to allow that coin to drop into view, just like this. Now reveal that second coin as transposed. One more time at speed, tap, tap, tap. Let that audible illusion sell, and then reveal the transposition. For the final coin and the hardest coin, place the 2 right hand coins at your thumb and index finger fingertips and extend your left hand forward as you explain you're going to hold this coin in a deep grip. What's secretly happening is that I'm using my pinky to do a himba vanish from behind, placing the coin into a spider grip. Don't worry, I'll show you this in detail now. So what you're going to do is place that left hand coin into heel clip, which works like just basically you wiggle it to the back of your hand and clip it with your fingers. The best tip for this is to only start wiggling the coin backwards once the hand's upside down. You can see it there. Now reach forward with your pinky finger, rest that coin on top of it and sweep it back and pinch it in between your ring finger. This will take some practice. The best tip for practicing this is not to use a mirror, but actually record yourself to get your angles down. But see, I'm using my ring finger on my right hand to hold that coin in a spider grip. So here it is, just in slow motion, so you can come back and watch this a few times to get it down. In terms of crediting, this is like a sort of Frankenstein type move inspired by the aesthetics of the steel that Garrett Thomas uses, although it's a completely different mechanic with the fingers, and some of the work of Homer Leewag with his like Himba Vanish into Spider Grip. But yeah, this stuff is pretty technical, but looks really cool if you can get it down. And really, the last thing I'll say on this, and I'll come back to it at the end so you can sort of see my body motions, but really don't be afraid to oversell that fake manipulation of the coin in my left hand like this. You will not believe the amount of people that really believe they see it. And if you're wearing something like a finger ring in your hand, then people will swear that coin was there. And it almost completely negates the move that happened before it. So if there is any sort of prying eyes that think maybe you did something sneaky, that sort of gets washed away when they believe, oh, actually, never mind, I've seen the coin in the left hand. They kind of forget that you ever brought your hands close together.
Although the routine that you've watched has been an extreme close-up HD, so all of you are burning my hands, when you're actually performing this routine, you're going to be talking to your audience. They're not going to be having the luxury of that ultra extreme close-up that you've got at home. So when you're actually performing this, you can use your body and your body language to sort of aid you in some of the moves. So let me run you through sort of how the routine looks when you're doing it as a person to another person. 3 coins. We have 1, 2, 3. Don't blink. And the first one travels across, which is pretty good, right? Leaves 2 here, 1 there. Listen for that second coin as it vanishes and reappears in this hand. Now the last coin's the hardest because you don't know what to look for. So I'll keep my hands as far apart as possible so you can see every move that's about to go down. Listen, as the coin vanishes and it reappears over here. So really the important part is this very last coin. I'm going to bring it right up to the eyes of the audience. And because my body is overextended, it makes sense to bring my arm back together because that's the relaxation. So when I relax and I sort of drop my guard a little bit, the audience will be mirroring me because people naturally mirror each other. So when I relax and drop that tension, so will they. And that's the moment you're going to execute the steal. So when I come to the last coin, I bring these towards the audience. I then overextend here and say, watch the last coin. We're going to keep it tightly in my fist. And as I my hand's going to naturally want to come back together so it won't feel awkward for the audience or me. As I come back, I execute that steal. Now I say, look, I'll keep my arms as far apart as possible. So that motion, without doing the steal, is like this, boom, boom. And that is what your body would naturally do in those sort of circumstances, as opposed to forcing a motion, which then doesn't make sense for your movement of your body. So I'm here, I say we have 2 coins left. The last coin's the hardest to go, so I'm going to isolate it and I'll keep my arms as far apart as possible. Watch the 2 coins here and watch the final coin. Now I'm going to mimic holding this coin and then reveal that it's traveled across. I hope you enjoyed this week's tutorial. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more brand new tutorials from me every single week. And if you want to learn my exclusive best magician fooling material that will never ever be shared on YouTube, head over to patreon.com/LloydB and you can learn over 25 brand new tricks you'll have never seen before. Link is in the description below and pinned in the top comment. See you next week. Peace.